were approached by our client McLaren's Construction, and they had a requirement for an attenuation tank. It was attenuating 1500 metre cube of volume. There were some challenging conditions, there were ground contaminated concerns, and there were also concerns about flotation calcs. Early doors, myself, my technical team, we were involved with McLaren's design team, the engineering team, as well as their consulting engineer, Borough Happel. A lot of calls, a lot of meetings, go through the fine detail and understand what would be the right solution for this scenario. So Guildford Bus Depot had some challenges when it came to load bearing. We had to look at our internal wall sequences and making sure they complied to the actual load bearing requirements.
So this on my screen here is a typical example of what we get from the client. This is the Guildford contract, and you'll see down there we have the attenuation tank. So what we have here is the site plan. Based on that client information, we'll develop our 3D model, which is essentially a digital twin of what we'll have on site. What we send out initially to the client would be a series of 3 drawings, which will show the plan view, both with and without the cover slabs. We'll show 3D views with elevations and sections, showing the inlet and outlet levels of the pipes. We'll send a series of calculations, a 38-page document, which goes through all the various details and design parameters. For each individual wall, will have its own shop drawing, which they'll use at the manufacturing plant.
The good thing about our products and our solutions are they're all manufactured in the UK, so we are a sustainable solution. Our units are manufactured in Biley, Cheshire.
We normally get the drawing first thing in the morning. We'll set the mould. The cage will be installed during the daytime as the process goes on. That mould will then be poured that day. It'll be finished that day, and then the next morning when we come in, it'll be demoulded, the mould will be stripped. But then obviously once the units are demoulded, we then stand them up for finishing. So we can see both sides of the product, we can make sure everything's finished properly, and then that's obviously before the unit can go out.
So we've actually come here to Biley today to walk around the yard just to inspect all the panels, walk around with a QA team just to make sure all the walls are up to scratch ready for us to deliver them to our client. So the first step to the project is to install a blinding or 100mm thick blinding, that's sort of a temporary work platform. And then from then we deliver our precast units to site, use a crane to install the external walls. Then after that we have 2 layers of reinforcement in the base, which we lay, tie together, and then we'll come in and do some in-situ wet works. Once that's fully cured, we'll then come back in with a crane, install the internal walls, the roof slabs. Then that's pretty much all the precast elements done. Then we'll have a couple of days of reinforcement, grouting, drilling, bolting all the precast together, tie the roof details in. And then the final bit is just pouring a precast in-situ roof to the tank.
What we typically say to the customer from placement of order, it can take as little as 8 weeks for a full design, all the units to be detailed, the shop drawings, manufacture and delivery. The overall tonnage of the job, the precast units, is 636.5 tonnes. So to get that job designed, detailed, manufactured and installed within 8 weeks, I would say it's pretty good. Sometimes we can better that, quite often we do.
As you can see behind us, we just had an attenuation tank installed by FP McCann's. Works have gone pretty well. Progress has been great. We've had a really good experience. Had absolutely no issues with their installation team. Really hard working guys, they put the hours in, worked with some very challenging conditions. Literally hit the programme, bang on the money, on budget, not an issue at all. Yeah, it's been great.
The good thing about our products is that it provides you with a 100+ year design life. When it comes to contaminated land, flotation calcs, our products do really well in that tricky situation. Precast concrete are reliable, it's stable, it's strong, and they conform to Class 1 water tightness. Our products do go above and beyond, and they are a sustainable solution because once you do it right, you don't have to do it again for 100 years.